Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Horror Mike Show.
Okay, it is Forrest Ackerman's birthday today. He was born November 24th, 1916. Happy birthday, Forry. Now, back in 1981, I helped Bill Warren with his book, the definitive book, or books, if you will, 2 volumes, on all U.S. science fiction films made during the 1950s. The book is called Keep Watching the Skies. I helped him on promotion of the books. I had at the time, a pretty good science fiction movie poster collection. We ended up taking photos of those and other posters, including posters from Forrest Ackerman's collection at the ACKERMANSION. Here's the book, the original book that came out in 1982, Keep Watching the Skies by Bill Warren. The guy who was his research associate, Bill Thomas, I knew. I was a good friend of his. We lived in Lancaster. We both lived in Lancaster, about 70 miles above Los Angeles. You open the book, and there you have the acknowledgments, folks. Okay, here's what it says. Others who have contributed to this book include Forrest Ackerman. He starts off with Forrest because, yeah, Forrest lent him a lot of stuff for the book, you know, including photos, posters, and stuff like that. Include Forrest Ackerman, Joe Dante, Mark McGee, Mark Schurmeister, Bill Rossler, another great artist back in the day, Harlan Ellison, Mike Lydon, yeah, that's yours truly. That's your old pal Horror Mike. Jerry Pournelle. Now, he purposely put my name in between. I don't know if you can read that. You can see Lydon right there, Mike Lydon, between Harlan Ellison and Jerry Pournelle because of an incident that occurred at the IGUANACON in Phoenix, Arizona in 1978. Now, I was a teenager, okay? I went to this convention, and I actually ended up going to the convention with Bill and Lois Thomas. Jerry Pournelle has always been a bit on the right. Harlan Ellison, of course, left. And they would often have arguments, even in the hallways of conventions. They'd, you know, I mean, they would really go at it about politics and whatever the hell else. There was a rumor that went around during the convention, IGUANACON, where people were saying that Harlan Ellison threw a fan who was bothering Ellison down an elevator shaft. So that was circulating all over the place. And Jerry Pournelle, I caught them in the hallway yelling, and there were people, when they started doing that, when they would argue, they would get rather vociferous, you know, in their arguments, and people would gather around. I was one of them at the IGUANACON, and I told Warren, you know, it was hilarious. And so I believe that's the reason why he put my name between Ellison and Jerry Pournelle in the acknowledgments. This was the first edition, 1982, the 21st century edition, okay? This is a 2-volume set, it's freaking huge. There's 2 of these suckers. This goes from A to K. The 21st century edition has more photos. It also has a color photo gallery, which is fantastic. And as you can see at the bottom, a foreword by the great Howard Waldrop. Absolutely fantastic. Color reproductions of a ton of sci-fi movie posters from the 1950s. In the original book, he goes by the year with a little typically humorous drawing by Mark Schurmeister. So there you go, folks. Keep watching the skies. You can still get both of these editions. This is the first one. I think it's easier to find this one on Amazon, eBay, Abe Books, other booksellers. But I just wanted to bring this up because Forrest Ackerman, he played a large role, somewhat large role in the making of this book, simply by allowing Bill Warren access to the, oh my God, tons of photos which were used, folks. Like all these photos, a lot of these photos came from the Ackerman archives, right? Probably some of these movie posters too, I would imagine.